Hey, welcome back to the channel for yet another episode of Growing with the Grovers. It has been approximately 4 weeks since the last episode of The Grovers. I do have a good reason though. Life has just been super duper chaotic with a 4-month-old, and also I was pretty sick for like 2 weeks straight, so filming any type of LP was completely and utterly out of the freaking question. But we are back, y'all, and let me tell you, this episode is going to be Mr. Kyle here left San Sequoia and hit the shores of Sulani. If I'm not mistaken, it was a couple weeks ago that I did a speed build on Kyle's brand new home where I explained to you what was going through his head. I don't know if that happened or I'm simply just imagining it, but I'll really quickly, just to kind of reiterate a little bit, I'm going to give you all a little tour of his home. So here is Kyle's brand new pad. I love it. I think it is so perfectly freaking Kyle. I love like the little like Santa Sandman out here. I think that is so cute. He did have to leave a lot of stuff at Ayla's, unfortunately, but we'll talk about that later. So yeah, he does do his own laundry. Surprise, surprise, even though he has like piles and piles and piles on the floor right now. He does have like a nice little fire pit where him and his newfound lover kind of, you know, congregate and snuggle and stuff. Oh my god. Anyways, we have a little like ski. What is this, an aqua zip? Okay, this is not a jet ski, it's an aqua zip. He also has this little space on the dock where he loves to come out and have a couple EAPAs, grab some snacks from the cooler, and simply just enjoy the views that Sulani has to offer. He also has a little fish catching crate because he does from time to time like to try to catch fresh fish to cook. I wouldn't say Kyle's super into cooking, but he definitely does enjoy to cook every now and again. And here is what his home looks like at a glance. Again, I feel like it is so perfectly him. And then we have Dune. Dune is Kyle's brand new pupperoo. He actually found Dune just walking on the beach, just completely by himself. He asked the locals if anybody owned Dune. Nobody came forward, and he just felt so bad that he was out there. So he decided he was going to adopt Dune. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, this puppy has very poor manners, but we will hopefully be able to fix that at some point, or at least Kyle will. It has been a super long, stressful day, so I hope, if you don't mind, Kyle is gonna grab himself a little EAPA while I tell you the rest of his stories. Kyle is currently seeing somebody. He is very, very interested in this Sulani local named Mora Aloha. She is a conservationist, and I do have a little backstory on her in case you guys want to hear that. Mara Kealoha, Mar for short, works as a conservationist and is a Sulani native born and raised. She currently resides with her little sister Misha in Uhan Ali. Mar is kind, encouraging, loving, and vibrant. When she loves with every fiber in her body. Kyle met Laura a few days after he moved to Sulani while on duty as a lifeguard. He saw her grabbing some lab samples from the water. Curious, he asked her what she was doing. Something about the golden glow of the Sulani sun and the glistening rays beaming from the water droplets that kissed her skin left him wanting to know more than just what kind of samples she was collecting. Kyle fell asleep last night while playing Party Frenzy with Corey, just in the middle of me telling you the story of him and Mar. I mean, I told you basically the backstory, and honestly, there really isn't a lot to say per se. It's just the moment that I met Mar, I knew that Ayla had some serious competition. If not, she had already lost the fight. And not to be dramatic or anything, but that definitely messed with my head a lot because I have been rooting for Kyle and Ayla this entire time. To give you guys a better idea of what Mara looks like, this is her, okay? She is a conservationist, you already know that, but also she's a music lover and a foodie, and she's super family oriented. This is her little sister, Misha, whom she takes care of. Misha is deaf, in case you guys did not know. I do wish there was a way though in The Sims that you could convey that, because obviously Sims still are able to speak to each other in some much, but maybe, you know, maybe Misha's just very good at reading lips and that's how she communicates. I don't know, but I love them. I really, really do. I really, really, really do. I did do a creative sim, and I also intend on building Mora's home, so we won't be able to go over to her place today, but I definitely wanted to meet up with her a little bit later and head over to the beach. Also, just letting you guys know, tomorrow, in this freaking episode, is Jacob's birthday. Oh my god, just wait until we get over to that household because a lot of things have also changed too. All right, Dune, that's enough for this morning. Let me see if Kyle can come over here. I know, Bubba, you want to keep playing, but we got to put the ball in the inventory. Can you go to the back? Oh, don't shit on the ball, Dune. Don't shit on the ball. Every morning, Kyle makes an effort to take Dune out to the beach and, you know, have him go potty and relax and things like that. So we need to come back over here though before we head over to let's pretend that didn't happen. We head over to the beach to hang out with Mara and Misha. Kyle needs to use the restroom, and he also needs to get his laundry started because I think he is starting to accumulate quite the pile, and I definitely want to make sure that we stay on top of it. These piles, they can stay for now. We'll clean them up, but not right. Actually, does he have more piles to clean? He just got the reminder that it's Jacob's birthday in his phone. Oh, he's been looking forward to this forever. It actually breaks my heart that he's not going to be able to go there. Like, I'm getting tears in my eyes. I'm not even kidding. It breaks my freaking heart. I know I haven't like talked about it too much, but let me just tell you, he really cares about Ayla and Jacob. Like, if it was up to him, they'd be together. They'd be a family. Heck, they might even be working on the next one, but life just didn't pan out that way. But that doesn't mean that Kyle isn't excited for what his future holds, even though it does look a little bit different. I just don't know exactly what's going to happen, honestly. It's kind of up in the air. I don't want the clothes to get super stinky and soggy, so even though I don't want to, I need to have Kyle really quickly hang these bad boys up, and then we'll go over to the beach and meet Mora. And the cool thing is that it's Saturday, so you guys will probably meet Misha too. We decided to head over to the San Sequoia beach just because it's a little less populated than the one in town. Right now, Kyle and Amisha are making sand sculptures. Actually, they've made quite a few of them. They made like a cow plant sand sculpture. This one looks like a gnome, and I don't have any idea what this one's going to be. Oh, it actually looks like it's going to be maybe a sea turtle. I've been trying to do homework for school, but the last few assignments have felt really hard. Maybe I'm not smart enough to do it. What do you think? On Twitter, I posted a little screenshot of Kyle and Misha and Mar together at the beach, and a few of you had thought that Kyle went off and had a whole child. No, even though Kyle so desperately wants to be a father, he absolutely loves being an important, influential part of Misha's life. Like, in a way, he is kind of like her father figure. They have such a tight bond. I don't know where Mar went off to. I think she decided to go for a little dip. While she's out for a swim, I'm gonna have her snorkel, and then what I think I'm gonna have Kyle do is I'm gonna have him help Misha out with that homework since she's having such a freaking hard time. I do believe she has her homework with her because she's a very studious sim. Like, she's super into like academics. She wants to, you know, have an A in her class. So for Misha not being able to understand a certain subject in school, that just creates so much anxiety. All right, so a few things that we can do is we can practice vocabulary together. We can fill out the activity chart, or we can just do homework together. I think we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna have her study any specific topic. Kyle just grilled up some veggie burgers, and Dune is so freaking exhausted. Typically, we would never give him table food, but today is a special occasion because even though he's here at the beach with us, it wasn't intentional, and I don't want him to starve. Kyle also needs to leave for work like right now, but they are having such a beautiful time here at the beach. I really love them together, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Like, it kind of makes me sad because I wasn't expecting to love Kyle's new life as much as I do. Anyway, we really do need to make sure that we get into work. So even though we kind of went in a little bit later, I'm gonna have Kyle go and leave really quick. Bye guys, I'll see you later. Bye Kyle. I'll make sure Dune gets home safe. And I don't know what she's telling him right now, but we'll make sure that he gets home safe because obviously we just don't want to leave him out here. He is such an obnoxious dog. You know what? I take that back. High energy is a better way to phrase it because he needs a lot of freaking attention. Really quick, we're cleaning up and we're about to head back to Kyle's. Mara's playing a little bit of fetch with Dune just to get his energy out, and Misha, she is cleaning up the trash on the beach. I want to make sure we don't leave anything behind because I would actually feel pretty bad about that. So we've already cleaned up the plates. There was a couple like miscellaneous veggie burgers just laying around. Misha also noticed this beautiful conch. She's gonna go and grab that and put that in her inventory. We're back at Kyle's now, and he doesn't get off until around 9 o'clock, so Mar is going to maybe make him something to eat so he has a nice warm meal to come home to. Lately, I've been really liking Raisin Lotus's recipe book. I think it's amazing. Just a little quick mod shout out, if you will. This particular cookbook is different than the grandma's cookbook because it actually filters out different types of meals by like diet, culture, category. Obviously, just recipes by Raisin Lotus will be found under this tab. Also like drinks and ingredients, and you know, you can cook by season. The cool thing is like the diet one, I really like this because let's say your sim is a vegetarian, you'll be able to find vegetarian meals very quickly. Also for occults and and healthy eaters and even lactose-free Sims. It's all just going to be filtered out by category, making things a lot easier to find. So for tonight, I think we're gonna cook something a little bit healthy. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Mar is at a level 8 in the cooking skill, which is actually pretty crazy. Obviously, she does cook a lot for her and Misha, so it kind of makes sense. But I'm thinking maybe we should make some chickpea spaghetti, or actually, you know what? Let's treat the man to some nice pan-seared bass. Thanks to Kyle, Misha was able to complete her homework, so she is all ready for school on Monday. I'm gonna have her kind of get ready for bed as well. And I know it's kind of weird that we're making dinner when we literally just had veggie hamburgers like a couple hours ago, but obviously with Kyle working as a lifeguard, he does get hungry pretty damn quick. So he's home now. We're gonna have him come inside. I just need to get a little sleeping bag out of storage for Misha whenever they come over. Obviously we don't have like a bed for her, so we grab the mini sleeper camping sleeping bag and we put that out in the living room, and that's just kind of where she sleeps. So I don't know where to put this though, now that I'm thinking about it. There's not like a ton of room here, so maybe I'll actually just put it over next to, I think this is like a little like steamer trunk, and then I'm gonna move this plant over next to the lamp just a little bit closer. Hopefully she'll be able to get into it. Actually, you know what? I need to have her clean up that like random glass really quick. And is this the pan-seared bass? Well, it looks a little pale. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely looks a little bland. And oh my god, what is she gonna go do? She's gonna go replace water. I love her. She is like such a domestic goddess, I swear. Anyway, I wanted her to come over and be romantic. We're gonna have a little kiss, or maybe actually, you know what? No, kiss and embrace, hold hands. No, we're just gonna kiss him. Like, oh, whoa, all right then. Dang, I didn't realize it was gonna be that steamy. Anyway, let me see what else we can do. Let me also compliment his appearance. Where is Miss Misha? All right, so she's pretty tired. I think I'm gonna have her kind of climb in here really quick. Just kidding. I guess the sleeping bag is for toddlers only. That's kind of annoying. So let me go and buy Misha the proper sleeping bag. Typically, I don't like to cheat and unlock items, but I had to get my hands on the Whimsical Dream sleeping bag. I feel like this one is probably going to suit Miss Misha the most. We'll lay it down here. Is it just me, or does this sleeping bag look extremely big for children? That's kind of weird that it goes from like toddlers to adults. Maybe there is one for children. I guess we'll find out. I think I'm gonna go with maybe the, ooh, I like the llama astronaut swatch. I think that one definitely taps into Misha's personality quite well. And now, hopefully, fingers crossed, our baby girl can actually go to sleep. Before Misha heads off to bed, I kind of want Mar to tell her an adventure story about a deep sea monstrosity. I thought that'd be really cute. I haven't played with the storytelling feature on sleeping bags yet, so I really didn't know what to expect. It's kind of a bummer that Mar's sitting on Misha's sleeping bag. I feel like it should be the other way around, kind of like when you tell somebody a story or you read a Sim a book. That's kind of what I was expecting here, but either way, it's totally fine, and I think it is so freaking cute to see her telling her sister the legends of the island. Super adorable. It is getting late. I'm gonna cut the story a little bit short because Misha is again freaking exhausted. She does have this little moodlet here that says spellbound spectator from listening to story. Misha has been completely mesmerized by the stories told today. I think Mar actually needs to use the restroom. It's weird because she can't get to the door, so she's going this way. I do want her though to maybe like grab a nice little book and go sit outside. I love how light it is. Like, this is my favorite part of Sulani. Like, I'm not even kidding. Also, maybe we should have her, check the trap too while she's out here, maybe. I've told you a lot about how Kyle feels about Mara, but I haven't really told you about how Mara feels about Kyle, because let me tell you, there's definitely some tea here. So, Mara is very aware of Kyle's situationship with Ayla and Jacob back home in San Sequoia. It does bother her a little bit because she knows that Kyle is still very much in love in a sense. She doesn't doubt Kyle's feelings for her either, I guess, and they aren't in an official relationship or anything like that, but they're taking it slow just to kind of see where everything goes. But Mar is head over heels in love with Kyle. Like, she thinks he's a catch. She thinks he is the bee's knees. She loves how caring and sweet and tender he is. You know, everything about him. Like, she's definitely in love, and I'll be honest, she hasn't really felt that way for anybody in a really long time, and it kind of sucks too, because she realizes that Kyle has her entire heart in his hands. Anyways, I could talk about Mar and Kyle forever, but we need to head back to San Sequoia because tomorrow is Jacob's birthday. I bet you're wondering why Eric Payne has a toothbrush at Ayla's house. Well, a lot of things have actually transpired here as well, but it's not exactly what you think. So let me just do a little bit of explaining. I want y'all to just peep the basement really quick because if you really want to get punched in your gut, this right here just makes me so freaking sad. Also, excuse me, why is Jonathan and Ayla's photo down here? Obviously, things between Ayla and Eric are a lot better. No, he's not. Okay, he is not living with Ayla. He decided to stay the night just because he did have to get up super duper early in the morning and start his new job as a landscaper. So you know one of the biggest issues between Ayla and Eric was his, choice of work. He was a criminal, and that's actually what kind of drove them apart is he chose the fast life over his family. I don't necessarily condone Eric's choices, but I am a firm believer that it's never too late to change. Hang on a quick second. I need to have Eric refill Buddy's bowl because it is just so gross. Anyways, as I was saying, he works as a landscaper now, and he needs to start work here in about 24 minutes ago, of course. First day of work, and he's late. Him and Ayla definitely have a few things in common. So anyway, he's going off to work. I love his getup though. He actually looks super freaking cute in this outfit. I did not know you had it like that. It's so hard to tell you guys what has happened when things are still happening within the game. We got all these needs that we need to fill, and just now Jacob is crying. Baby, you should not be crying on your birthday. Oh my god, he's so sad, but he's also the freaking cutest thing ever. I love how he's blowing bubbles and stuff. So let me just pause the game really quick so I can give y'all a proper update. So just to clarify, Ayla and Eric are not getting back together. At least that isn't something they're actively talking about at the moment. Let it be known that I'm not necessarily docking it either. I'm a huge cheerleader for Eric. I hope he gets his ish together and is an active part of his son's life. Besides the love drama, some other things have also happened. Ayla has met a new mom friend, and her name is Yuri. They actually met at the splash pad one day while she was with Jacob, and you guys are going to be meeting her a little bit later when we host Jacob's birthday party. She is a single mom as well, and she has a little boy named Jeremiah. I honestly want nothing more than Jacob and Jeremiah to remain friends into adulthood. That's just a relationship that I would like to keep, but we'll see, because I always say I'm going to do those things and I literally never do. I just had an oh my F and G moment because this man needs to just hit the road, and he does not need to come back. I never want to see his freaking face again. Basically, long story short, okay, Sheena wasn't tripping, okay? Jonathan not only was seeing somebody else, he has a whole freaking family and a kid. Yo, what? Okay, Ayla was his side piece, and clearly she wasn't having it, so she decided to break off the relationship, and homeboy keeps coming around trying to rekindle things as if there's anything to rekindle. He is literally despicable gum on her shoe, okay? Anyway, I love how I'm telling you all that while we're making a whale cake for Jacob's birthday, because it's going to be whalebird themed. At least we're gonna try. Also, Buddy aged it up. He looks so much cuter. I'm not gonna lie, as a puppy, I thought he was just ugly. And Sheena's calling. Hey, Ayla, I've been thinking about getting to know Hector better as a friend. You know what? I think you should go for it. Does that mean that we like Sheena, even though she kind of helped us dodge a serious bullet? No, it doesn't mean we like her, but maybe we hate her a little less. Eric just came home. He ended up bringing, I think, $300 to the table, which is pretty cool. He's feeling very confident. He actually likes his new job, which is great. I love that for him. Oh, hey, Dad. Oh, gosh, I think he's actually calling to see what time he needs to come over for Jacob's birthday. So let me just answer that really quick. But as I was saying, we need to add some birthday candles, because if anybody grabs a slice of this cake, I'm gonna freak out. It was like $66 for the ingredients. I love how Ayla's breakfast is just sitting here like she hasn't even had time to eat it. One of Eric's promotion tasks is to achieve level 2 of the gardening skills. So what what I'm going to have him do is I'm going to have him come over here and he's going to harvest all of the carrots. I don't think there's anything that he can actually do to really help with his gardening skill, because this isn't going to do a hell of a lot. Like, he got to level 1 and that's about it. So I guess, you know what, actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of a start. So today is a very like cloudy day. So I don't know if we should have the birthday party outside. I still think I'm going to do it anyway. Hopefully the weather's nice to us and it doesn't start raining, because if it does, I probably will burst out into tears. I've been looking forward to Jacob's birthday since we started this LP. Anyways, I don't have a lot of money to work with, but I had to get the outdoor table because I really like the tablecloth. It kind of gives it that birthday feel. With 745 simoleons left, I'm about to start purchasing some milk crate chairs for everybody to sit down on. As a kid, money was very tight, and so what we used to do is we used to actually go to the church and borrow chairs and stuff when we had large family get-togethers. Now I literally don't have any family, so I don't have that problem anymore. But I grabbed a couple of those, and I'm debating if I have enough money to purchase the get the party started dining table so that we have a place to put the whale cake on. I kind of like this. It's cute. It's very colorful. I wanted to also purchase maybe like some balloons, but the only issue I have is I don't really have anywhere to put them. So I might just grab one of the balloon arches. I think that's like 140 simoleons, and we'll just kind of put this back here as a little, maybe like a backdrop. You know, we're just keeping it very low-key. Very, very low-key. Maybe I'll find a swatch that actually looks a little bit better. Yeah, we'll do this one. It kind of fits, or we could just do all white. We'll do this actually because it ties in better, I think. And is there anything else that I want to grab? I was kind of debating if I wanted to grab like a little present pile. Last minute, I remembered we had that large pile of presents from Winterfest. I don't want to use those though. I'm going to keep them just in case this little birthday table thing doesn't work. But I did have to sell a couple of Kyle's items and our popcorn maker to be able to afford this. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this works. The only thing Ayla needs to do now is get the birthday party officially on the schedule. And I think I'm going to go for the gold event, just for the simple fact that I want to actually win that challenge so that I can earn the reward and then sell it, maybe, potentially. I don't know. I haven't actually thought that through yet. So obviously, Jacob Grover is the birthday sim. Super exciting. Guests, of course, we're going to invite over G-Paw. We're going to invite over Anna, Yuri, no thanks, Eric, and Jeremiah. The only thing that would make this birthday party just epic is if we can invite Kyle. I haven't mentioned this yet, but no, Ayla and Kyle haven't actually talked since he left. Ayla has literally no idea where Kyle is, but maybe it's better this way. The only thing left to do is choose a time. Right now, I think it's about, oh gosh, what time is it? It is 1 o'clock. I don't want to make this too late, especially because it's a kid's birthday party, so I'll probably set it for 2 p.m. We are going to order at least one pizza. I don't think I can afford any more than that. Heck, to be honest, I might not even be able to afford one pizza or even a slice for that matter. Let's go and see how much they are. They're $25 a pizza. So I want to get maybe just like a pepperoni pizza. I think that should be enough. I'm not sure. I can't recall how many slices are actually in a pie. Here's our little cake. It's so cute. And we just got the notification that the party is going to be starting shortly. I love how Eric's just standing there. He's not doing jack diddly. I was gonna have him give Jacob a bath, but what he really needs to do is put him in his little party wear. I don't think we're gonna get around to eating our eggs and toast, so let me just have Ayla put that away really quick. And what else do we need to do? I feel like there's some other things that we could be doing right now, but we'll just probably sit and wait around because the party is going to be starting. So I did have Ayla off camera work on her homework, so she's all caught up in her classes. Her next class is actually tomorrow, so today was the perfect day to have Jacob's birthday. But oh my god, he's like full of peanut butter puffs. Actually, Eric, I'm sorry to do this to you, but you need to give Jacob a bath, and you need to do it quickly, or at least clean him up. If that will get rid of the little peanut butter crusts on his face, I think that should be fine. Yeah, it did. It totally worked. Awesome. And look at that. Eric has reached level 1 of the parenting skill. Go, Eric. I mean, I guess we all have to start somewhere. And oh my gosh, poor buddy is being neglected. His poo-poo pad is atrocious. It is so dirty right now. The birthday party is about to begin. Are we ready to start? No, not really. I wish we didn't have to do this. I think everybody has arrived, and this is Yuri, Miss Ayla's newfound mom friend, and oh my god, I don't know what just happened there, but I'm pretty sure that was a freaking accident. I'm gonna grab her pepperoni pizza from her inventory and put that on the table. I think what I want to do first is age Jacob up, because if it rains, at least we've got that down. And just as I mentioned it, it is starting to freaking pour. This birthday is a disaster, but of course I have to cheat it because it's Jacob's birthday. I'm not gonna let a little rain stand in the way of his party. I might let the lightning though, because nobody's trying to come out here and get electrocuted. Let's just give this one last attempt. Ayla's gonna bring everybody outside. I'm also going to have her come over here and help Jacob blow out the candles. We ended up getting the top-notch infant trait. This infant has been loved and well cared for, which will help him maintain a positive outlook in life. Also, he's got a head start on thinking and the movement skill. For Jacob's trait as a toddler, I really want to go with Charmer. I feel like he has had such a charming personality that one is the one that suits him the absolute best. If you think you would have gone with a different trait, feel free to let me know. We have a couple more goals to accomplish before his hair. Oh my god, you guys. Oh, sweet baby. Before the party is over, I need to get a close-up because I want to see what he looks like. His teeth cracked me up, and of course Buddy had to come over and to wish him happy birthday. Oh, sweet boy. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that hair though, but I might. Look at him patting Buddy on the head. His eyebrows. He looks so different. He still has the birthmark on his hand though, but not the one on his face. Maybe I'll have him come over here and hang out with Jeremiah. He was over here eating a little slice of pepperoni pizza. Oh my god, something is going on. Everybody is feeling frisky at this birthday party, and that is not exactly how I wanted things to go. Why are they having like a little toddler standoff? Jacob's like, who are you? That is so cute. I don't know if it's a glitch or they're actually having a standoff. Let me just see if I can fix this really quick. I was a little concerned that the birthday table wasn't going to work, but it is working. And oh, poor Jacob, he just got shoved. That seriously just broke my freaking heart. And now Jeremiah is boasting about how he's potty trained and knows all of his shapes and stuff. This kid is a little bit of a brat, but hopefully we'll be able to overlook it. But as I was saying, this little birthday table thing actually does work, so that's pretty exciting. I'm gonna have Jacob come over here and open up some gifts, but not before he babbles. Is Jeremiah just like jealous? I think he's throwing a tantrum, and he just made my Jacob cry. I have never seen so much dialogue between two toddlers in my entire life. I actually think that Jacob is a little jealous, or he's feeling jealous maybe that it's not his birthday. Oh my god, ew, gross. You know what? I feel like Ayla should come in here and like, you know, do something, but that's kind of weird actually. You know what? I am gonna have her stand up, and I am going to have Jacob come over and open up a couple of his gifts. That kid needs a reality check. We ended up getting 225 simoleons, so that's kind of cool. I'll probably keep that in like a little bank for Jacob. I don't know why everybody's clapping, but I think it's because he's opening presents. There's also like some serious like weird musical chairs thing happening with these chairs, so I don't know what the heck is going on. But anyway, we received some simoleons. Jacob also received a present that is too big to fit his inventory, so it has been placed in our household inventory. In total, we ended up receiving 3 gifts. Obviously, one of those was simoleons. So here we have a Blarfy and we have a dino. I think I'm going to actually keep the dino and sell the Blarfy. We're going to have to convert this into a toddler bed at some point. Don't know if we'll be able to do that in this episode. But while I'm here, I'm going to sell this little table for 220 simoleons just so that we can recoup some of our funds. Freaking Buddy is shedding. It is springtime after all, so why am I not surprised? But I want Jacob to come over here and grab a little piece. Actually, I want everybody to come over here and grab a little piece. How do you feel about Jeremiah? Like, just let me know. That was wild. I've never seen 2 toddlers fight like that, and it breaks my heart, like I said earlier, because Jacob is seriously the sweetest little boy I have ever seen. He ate that so quick. I wasn't expecting it. I'm like, maybe we'll get like a little cinematic view of that, and no, didn't didn't happen. Actually, Jacob didn't like the cake because he's a picky eater. The birthday party is coming to an end. Thankfully, we've already reached the gold level, so hopefully we'll end up getting that reward. Jacob's going over to Anna and babbling a little bit. I didn't tell you guys this, but Anna and Perry have officially set a date for the wedding in Tortosa. They will be getting married this summer, which is very exciting. I want to see how many more days it's going to be until Jacob will age up again. Oh, I have aging turned off. Well, okay, we'll have to see in the next episode when he's going to be aging up. Anyway, the party's over. I'm gonna let everybody finish up their cake. We did a lot of the holiday traditions. We didn't listen to music and we didn't take any photos, but I'll definitely have Ayla take a picture. I don't think Eric got any cake, so I'm gonna let him go and grab a slice. Poor Ayla needs to go to the bathroom. She was stuck with the majority of the garbage. Thankfully, Eric's here to help her kind of clean up a little bit, so I'm gonna have him go and put the pepperoni pizza in the fridge. And I don't think I want to keep any of this stuff, even though obviously I'm going to take a little hit here. Why did we end up getting a dresser, the Enigma dresser, for 410 simoleons? I guess it was like another gift that didn't register at the time, but now we have, after we sell these chairs, 1800 simoleons, so I think that would give us just enough to maybe do some light renovations in Jacob's room. What is Ayla up to really quick? Okay, she's just grabbing that last plate there, but I think what I'm gonna have her do, if she can, is she's gonna come over here and upgrade the crib to a toddler bed. Thankfully it's pretty cheap to do so, with it only costing 50 simoleons. Eric is really tired. I don't think he's gonna be able to make it home safely. I'm gonna have Buddy go to the bathroom. I might even take him for a short walk because I feel rather bad that he hasn't gotten a lot of attention today. Let me just come over here and pet him and play with him and love on him a little bit. I'll even offer my friendship as like a good gesture. Let's see, what else can we do? We'll go on a walk. We're gonna do like a little short walk. I love that Eric's here. He is such a big help. Oh, I didn't even realize that Ayla was over here converting the toddler bed. I thought it would just automatically do it, but nope, she's over here busting out her handy dandy tools, and Jacob is playing with his little nesting blocks. Slinging fixes. Ayla was born to wield a hammer. Should she finally embrace that she likes handiness? Yes, I think this is going to be very handy that she likes handiness because, well, she's not the most handiness sim. Anyway, I think there's one last thing that we need to do here. I want to take a picture. Again, I definitely think I'm going to get Jacob a haircut. Not sure if I really like the way that looks. Oh, my freaking heart. He's so excited. I kind of want to take a few photos like this. We're going to do just one more because he looks absolutely freaking adorable. I wonder if I can change his pose. Let's just switch the rotation again. Love how he's standing next to his little nesting blocks. Okay, I think that's enough. It got super late fast, so I'm gonna have Ayla read Jacob to sleep in his brand new toddler bed. It actually looks really good. I love that you're able to convert the cribs into toddler beds. Not only do you get to save simoleons, it kind of also allows you to keep the theme. Clearly, Jacob is in need of a serious makeover, so I will definitely be sure to do that. Maybe even like a little separate video. I don't know. I feel like he deserves his own little moment, his own little spotlight. It's 1 o'clock and Eric and Buddy are finally making their way back home. I did notice though, Eric has a sentiment towards Jacob that says he's impressed. Jacob sure knows what he's doing, and Eric has nothing but respect. The only thing that I could think of is that he watched his son hold back the urge to just pull the hair out of Jeremiah's head, especially after he acted like a behemoth at his son's birthday. But I'm gonna go and wrap up this video here. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed.